I wonder what that yellow guy's doing these days. Let's find out. Not Coldplay. Channel. Oh, there he is. Bit my core, I remember that. My channel is dead 1 year ago. Yeah, April 2017. I wonder what he's doing these days. Oh. It's just a joke, don't worry about it, kind of. I mean, my room is still the same as it was. Nothing's changed. Oh god, it's been a year and nothing's changed at all. My life. I mean, it's true, but I'm back. So, what am I doing these days? Well, not much. I am starting a series on this channel, though. I want to do a weekly series about something I have started doing recently, about 2 months ago, and it's exciting, and yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. So I'm not coming back to YouTube to start doing gaming videos again. That's not happening. I have no interest in doing that again. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you were expecting that. There will not be any more gaming videos on this channel, but the series I am starting is kind of related to the stuff I was doing previously. What could it be? Who knows? So about 2 months ago, I joined a wrestling class, and that's what I've been doing on a weekly basis. I have been wrestling. Because of course this channel, as some of you will know, some of you will not if you are new around here, was fully built around the wrestling games. I've been a fan all my life, and I decided I want to do that, so I joined a class, and I have been doing it for 2 months now, and it's been going pretty well. So that's what I want to talk about. I want to do weekly videos on wrestling and what I've been doing, and just general gym stuff, what I've been doing in the gym, my weight, fitness stuff, that type of thing. Seminars with wrestlers, I've already had 2 and I've only been wrestling for less than 2 months, so yeah, that's what this this series is about. So some of you who have been around for a while and have been awaiting my return for whatever reason, I don't know why you would wait around for that, but you will know that one of my my big things on this channel was a character called The Amazing H, which I'll put footage on the screen of him now, and he was a great wrestler who I've been using for years, and that's why this series is called Becoming Amazing, because eventually, after training, I want to become the Amazing H, a real life Amazing H, and that is the aim, that is the goal. If I can do that, then I have succeeded, pretty much. He was my character, he's been my character for years, and now it's kind of just bringing him out of the game and into real life, and by doing that, yeah, it means that I've got somewhere with this crazy adventure of becoming a wrestler, which just it still sounds weird saying that, but yeah, I'm trying to become a wrestler. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? So since it has nearly been 2 months that I've been training, I don't want this video to last forever, so I'm going to kind of rush through everything I've done so far in this one video, other than 2 weeks worth of content, 2 seminars with actual wrestlers, actual WWE wrestlers. I have had seminars with Joseph Connors and Amir Jordan, but they will be on the next video, a separate video just for them. But for now, I want to talk about the beginning and what I've done so far. So, week 1, I guess. Let's just jump straight in. Week 1. I didn't know what to expect. I was very nervous. I just kind of signed up on a whim. I seen a Facebook post asking for people to join an academy, and it was late at night, you know, the best time to make decisions, and I just messaged saying, yeah, I'll join. And yeah, a week later it began. So I arrived there, and each session, I should say, is 6 hours long. It is a long day. So I arrived there. The place I train at is a place called Full Tilt Wrestling, and honestly, there's 3 trainers, Paulie C Adam Christ and Big Chris, and all of them have been amazing. They've done wonders for me so far. They've helped me, well, learn how to wrestle, obviously, and they've also pushed me to get in better shape because, well, that's kind of my own motivation, I guess, but going out there, doing the things I'm doing there at the training, I know myself that I need to get in a lot better shape. So, you know, the motivation from everyone else in the class, just seeing what they can do, it's making me want to better myself. So I've been going to the gym a lot. I've been going like 4 or 5 times a week, and that's a big jump up from what I was previously doing. I was maybe going once or twice a week if I could be bothered, but now I'm going 4 to 5 times a week, and honestly my fitness has got a lot better in these past 2 months, but it's still nowhere near where I want it to be. But back on track now anyway. The first week I was nervous, and I got there and there was about 12 people in the class. A new beginners class. There's also the advanced guys doing their own stuff, but obviously we were like separated from them for the first few weeks. But oh yes, I should also mention we are training in a 6-sided ring. It's the only one apparently in the northeast of England, and yeah, it's weird. It is a bit weird because so far I've only wrestled in a 6-sided ring and not in a 4-sided ring. Even though the majority of places have a 4-sided ring, I don't know what that's like. I don't know what that's like at all. But TNA, I know how them guys wrestle in a 6-sided ring, I guess. So that's something. But what did I learn in week 1? So the very first thing, which honestly after doing this all day, the very first day, I was close to just giving up right then, because the next day I was so sore, so stiff, I couldn't move, and that lasted maybe 3 days. And that is learning how to bump. Now, it might sound easy, but well, it is after 2 months of doing it now. I know what I'm doing, but that first week I was dying. So learning how to land on your back, land on your front, and do a flip bump. And yeah, it hurt a lot, but I'm pretty good at that now. I know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, and bumping is like second nature now. I know what I'm doing. It's easy enough. I don't hurt myself anymore as much as I did. Doing it all day, you would still definitely get hurt, but that first lesson was the only time we did pretty much a full day of learning how to bump, and it was painful. Very, very painful. So painful. But got through it, and that's the most important thing. So I don't want this video to last forever, so I am just going to kind of put all the beginner weeks together. So the beginner course it ended up being 6 weeks long. So what we learned during that time is how to bump, how to run the ropes, which I'm still, honestly, I'm not that good at. For me, like, looking at most people, the top rope comes to like here on the shoulder, and then like my height, I'm 6'4", so the top rope for me is like middle of my back. So when I lean off the ropes, I just feel like I'm falling backwards, which isn't good. So I kind of need to like drop down slightly as I hit the ropes. I'm still not used to it yet, so I am not too great at running off the ropes, and the ropes hurt. The ropes hurt. Running the ropes hurts a lot. That's something I'm still not used to. Again, it's not like we run the ropes for 3 hours of the 6 a day. We run occasionally, but not too much. But it does hurt, run the ropes. But it's definitely something I still need to learn how to get better at. But yeah, that's another thing we've learned. We've learned tie-ups, wrist locks, hammer locks, waist locks, headlocks, full Nelsons, takedowns, and pins. 10 things. I think that's the majority of things in the beginner's course. So yeah, we learned how to do them. Honestly, the technical wrestling I actually feel pretty comfortable at. The fitness side of things, having to run and jump and leapfrogs and that type of thing, I am dying pretty quickly. But doing technical stuff, doing takedowns, wrist locks, moving from one move into the next move, you know, I'm used to it. I caught onto that stuff pretty quick, and honestly I think I'm pretty decent at it. I don't really get too many complaints from the trainers about my technical stuff that we've learned so far. But the fitness stuff, I know myself that it isn't great, and I do need to get better at it. So at the end of the 5 weeks, well 6 weeks I guess, the 6th week, we had our exam. and it was just showing everything that we've learned so far with no prompts. So basically one of the trainers would say, okay, tie up and then go straight into a waist lock. And yeah, we go into the tie up and then straight into a waist lock with no help. If you forgot what you were doing, you just have to do it. You can't ask for help because they're not going to tell you. You've just got to do it and hope for the best. And it was marked out of 100, and I ended up on, what did I get again? 78, which is pretty good. It ended up, I found out, being joint top in the class, so I did pretty well. And honestly, I think that a lot of my marks were marked down on the fitness side of things because I think it was kind of split, maybe 50-50. I don't know. But I assume it was 50-50 because the first half was all the fitness side of things, then the second half was all the technical side of things. And for the technical, the only thing I was told that I didn't do too great at was running the ropes, which was in the technical side of things. And the only other thing I was caught up on was I was told to do a submission during the exam, and we hadn't learned any submissions at this point. So I was just, as soon as I got in the ring and I was still do submission, my head went blank. I couldn't think of a single submission move at all. After the years and years of wrestling that I've watched, do a submission, poof, nothing is there. What do I do? So I went for an ankle lock, and the only thing I was told about that was that I twisted the ankle the wrong way. I was supposed to go the other way and twisted it the wrong way, and because of that I was marked down. But that was the only thing I was told I did badly, so yeah, I think a lot of my marks must have been fitness. There must have been. I'm pretty sure on that, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, joint top marks in the class, I will take that. I'm very happy with that. So like I said, training is 6 hours long, and it is a long day. By the end of it, every time I am worn out, I'm ready to leave. That usually happens about 4 hours in, but I still power through. But yeah, it is a long time, and you know, it takes up my entire Sunday. 12 PM till 6 PM every day. It takes me an hour to get to the place and an hour to get home from the place. So it's basically the majority of my day on a Sunday is at wrestling. And I mean, obviously I enjoy it, but it is a long, tiring day. And when I need to get up on Monday morning after a full day of wrestling and I'm stiff and I'm tired and I've got to go to work, I was like, here we go again. So yeah, it's still something I'm getting used to, but I'm really, really enjoying it. Now, I did want to break this up because I didn't want this video to last forever. This is episode 1, I guess. I do want to do this weekly, just do a weekly recap of things I've done over the week. But since I've got like 2 months of catching up to do, these first 2, maybe 3 episodes are going to be a bit different to how I really want to do it. So this episode, I've just kind of covered everything we've done for the beginner's course. I've only really had 1 lesson out of the beginner course because I passed the class. I was moved into the academy after that, which is great. The pass mark was 65, and like I said, I got 78, so I'm very happy with that. I got moved into the academy. I've had 1 lesson with the advanced guys, which I'll talk about in a separate video. But yeah, this video is just about the beginner's class, and basically to say I'm back on YouTube. I'm going to do these weekly vlogs of wrestling updates and just let you know how my weeks went, what I've been doing, I guess. But yeah, next episode I'm going to be talking about the seminars with Joseph Connors and Amir Jordan, which were crazy, you know. The Joseph Connors one was 3 weeks in. It was literally my 3rd lesson, and I'm wrestling and training with Joseph Connors, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. And then Amir Jordan was a bit more recent, but you know, I was still being pretty new and fresh to the game. I was still a bit panicky, but they were both amazing lessons. But I'll talk about them more in the next video. And yeah, like I said at the start, my main goal, becoming the Amazing H, that is the aim, that is the goal. And hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I can. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Short-ish, well, not really. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. I've kind of missed doing videos, So hopefully this goes down well. And if you've got any questions, by the way, about wrestling or what I've been doing so far, I'll either cover it next video if you leave a comment down below, or I'll just reply in the comments if you've got anything you want to know. But yeah, that's going to be it. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like it up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the description. And other than that, I will see you all next time.